In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a cool tube light effect in Figma. This effect can add a really modern and dynamic touch to your designs, whether you're working on UI, illustrations, or presentations. It's a fun and relatively straightforward technique once you understand the core principles of gradients and blending. To begin, the very first thing we need to do is add a basic shape to our canvas. Think of this shape as the foundation or the actual tube that will emit the light. A simple rectangle works perfectly for this, but you could also use a frame or even a line if you prefer a different base structure. Just go to your toolbar, select the rectangle tool, and draw out a shape on your Figma canvas. Don't worry too much about its exact size or color at this stage, as we'll be adjusting those elements shortly. The key is just to have an object selected that we can apply our effects to. Once you have your shape on the canvas, our next step is to add a fill and specifically select the angular gradient type. With your shape selected, head over to the design panel on the right-hand side. Under the fill section, click the plus icon to add a new fill, or simply click on the existing solid color swatch. A small pop-up window will appear, showing your current fill options. By default, it's usually set to Solid. Click on the drop-down menu next to Solid and choose Angular from the list. An angular gradient is perfect for this effect because it radiates colors in a circular or conical pattern, which we can then manipulate to simulate light emanating from a central source. You'll immediately see a basic angular gradient applied to your shape, typically going from a light color to a dark one. Now we need to add more depth to our tube light by incorporating additional color stops into our angular gradient. Initially, an angular gradient usually only has 2 color stops. To create a convincing tube light effect, we'll need a total of 5 distinct color stops. To do this, simply click anywhere along the gradient bar within the fill editor. Each click will add a new color stop. So, go ahead and add 3 more stops, bringing your total to 5. This gives us much more control over how the light transitions and glows across the shape, allowing for a realistic bright center and a subtle fall-off. Finally, it's time to change the colors of these gradient stops to achieve our desired tube light effect. This is where you can truly customize the look. For a classic neon or fluorescent tube light, you'll want to focus on a bright, vibrant color in the center, gradually fading to darker tones. Let's start by setting the first and last color stops to a very dark color, almost black, and ensure their opacity is at 100%. For the second stop, choose a deep, rich version of your desired light color, perhaps a dark blue or a deep teal, keeping its opacity at full. The third stop, which will be the absolute center of your light, should be a very bright, almost white version of your chosen color, again with full opacity. For instance, if you're making a blue tube light, this would be a light sky blue, or even pure white with a slight blue tint. The fourth stop should mirror the second, using that same deep, rich color. Once you've set your colors, you can drag the individual color stops along the gradient bar to adjust their positions and fine-tune the spread and intensity of your light. Experiment with the placement to create a vibrant glow in the center that subtly dissipates towards the edges of your shape, mimicking a real tube light. And there you have it, a cool tube light effect created right within Figma.